Hey guys, it's Lizzie. I'm so excited to be live streaming from the airport yet again. I showed up because I took the shuttle from my hotel and I guess I booked it too early because I went to check in at Southwest and I'm over 4 hours early, so I can't even get into the airport. But I thought this would be the perfect time to hang out with you guys and live stream and talk about my amazing weekend. It was beautiful. It went so well. I saw of everyone in my life. This is my childhood friend. I've known him since he was 11 and I was 13. He just got married and I was a bridesmaid. I was maid of honor, and it was such a beautiful ceremony, so much spiritual depth, and I cried a lot, and it was the best weekend ever. So I wanted to talk about it and hear your perspectives on weddings and marriage. And I also went to a Byzantine Catholic church today. If you follow me on social media, you know I've been spamming you guys with so many photos, and yeah, they actually gave us fake flowers for the wedding, so I get to keep this bouquet and take to my apartment and have a beautiful centerpiece forever. So I'm really happy. So how are you guys doing today? What country do you guys live in? Hi, Alexander. Hi, ooh. Hi, sorry, I was reacting to something popped up on my phone, not to your username. Hi, Alanis. Hi, Devin. Hi, Alyssa. Hi, Lincoln. Hi, Vincent. So I am in Florida right now, and I'm so happy because California has started getting a little bit cold, so it's so nice to be in like 80 degree. Hi from Orange County. Yeah, it's starting to get cold in California. It's so sad. So it's been really nice being in 80 degree weather, and I am so excited I'll post pictures for sure once our wedding pictures are up. But I had this really beautiful, I'll actually show you guys because it's at the very top of my bag, but this really beautiful green dress, and the craziest thing happened. So I was horrible and I forgot to order my dress until like a few weeks before, and I didn't know this about bridesmaids dresses, but they take a long time to ship. And we ordered it from a company on Amazon, so I was thinking like Amazon 2-day Prime shipping, like it'll come in 2 days, like I have a while to order this dress. But no, it took forever to ship. So I had it mailed directly to the resort where the wedding was at, and here's the dress. Oh! So when we got the dress, it was a different color than all the other bridesmaids' dresses. I ordered the wrong color, but then I went to the order and I actually ordered the right color, but they gave me a totally different dress. So this is literally the night before the wedding. We just got back from the dress rehearsal and we're comparing dresses, and it's terrifying. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I ruined my friend's wedding. What do I do? So here, I'll put you guys in here real quick. So this is the top of the dress. It's kind of like a strapless, like this is on one side and then it's like a bodice type look, but then this is covering this. It was actually really modest. And then the cutest part of the dress is it's like a corset style. So as you guys can see, it's kind of like threaded like that, except this part is pulled like all the way together like that. I don't know if you guys can tell, but this part is threaded, so it's like a braided dress in the back, and then of course it goes all the way to the ground. And then I wore these like nude heels with it, so it was really, really pretty. I think it's so funny when girls or women are like, ooh, dress, scream. Oh my gosh. So, okay, and then I wanna show you guys the flowers and the dress together. So this is the dress fabric, and then the flowers go really well with the dress. And there's actually 2 shades of green. I'll stop in a bit because I know the guys are like getting really bored right now. But yeah, so there's 2 different shades of green in the flower. And so 1 shade of green matched my dress and 1 matched all the other bridesmaid dresses. So it actually worked out okay, and the wedding wasn't ruined. But another thing that went wrong in the wedding is that we got the cake. So I didn't figure this out until the very end of the wedding, because we had the wedding cake and everything, and we had like cutting the wedding cake, but then at the end I learned that the cake exploded. So they got the cake, they brought the cake to the resort, and for some reason, so we're in Orlando and the cake company was from Tampa, they're from Tampa, and so On the way, it's like an hour and a half drive. We think that it was so hot outside that it melted the cake. So it was like a 4-layer cake or something. And then when they put the cake on, it like fell over and it was like ice cream liquid inside. So the cake was ruined. But it was so nice because instead of getting mad at the company or something, they still paid them, because like the cake company was like, oh, you can get reimbursed, you don't have to pay us. But they're like, no, you put so much time into it, so you can keep the money, because it was Christian, so everyone was so nice. And the same thing with my dress. Like when my dress was the wrong color, everyone was like, breathe, it's okay, you're maid of honor, so it's okay if your dress is a little different color. So that happened. And then the other crazy thing that happened is people didn't show up to the rehearsal. We had a dress rehearsal for the wedding, and I personally was, I think 30 minutes early or something to the dress rehearsal, and I got to the hotel like 4 hours before the dress rehearsal was checked in. I was gonna be there. It's my friend's wedding. It's so important to be at dress rehearsal. And there were people who showed up an hour late to the rehearsal, and we were waiting around for them. And then there were people who didn't show up to the rehearsal. And so then during the actual wedding, there were some mishaps and mistakes because people were not at the dress rehearsal. Why would you order a cake with ice cream in it in Florida? They should have kept it refrigerated till the last second. No, so it didn't actually have ice cream in it, but it was like ice cream. So it was just a regular like flour, eggs, I don't know how non-vegans make cakes, but it was a normal cake. But then for some reason, like the butter or something melted and it looked like ice cream even though it was cake. It wasn't an ice cream cake. So I don't know what happened. I don't know how it happened. Okay, I'll read your guys' comments. Hello, I'm from Cancun, Mexico. God bless you always, Lizzie. May the Lord Jesus help you in everything you do. Thank you. Jose, thank you for your videos. Florida, isn't this nice normally? My wife still has the bouquet from our wedding. Forever sunflowers. She loves them. Aww. Howdy from the great state of Texas. It's been snowing here. Oh my gosh, I would die if I had to deal with snow. Where are you living? Thanks for your videos, Jose says. You're welcome. Florida isn't that nice normally, LOL. It's normally in the 90s with 100% humidity. Oh my gosh, yeah, people, like some people from the wedding from Miami have said that it's been like 89 degrees and in the 90s a lot, and it's almost like too hot. So we were talking about weather, and then someone from, like there were a couple people from Colorado and Indiana, and they were like saying how it's cold outside, and the people from Miami were like, I'd rather be sweating all the time than have to deal with cold weather, because we were all talking about how we're all from Florida and could never deal with cold weather. Are the Catholics going to do gay weddings? Never. Hi Lizzie, hi Raul. It's funny when girls, oh we already read that. Cute dress, thank you. Buffering, I hope it's not buffering anymore. LOL, weddings are so fun. We've had snow and hail today. Oh, why am I a moderator? I made you a moderator. I will actually do you want me to take away your moderator status? Here, remove moderator since you're not grateful for it. I'm a guy and I'm interested in dresses. Thank you. Dudes could do a little more excitement for cool dresses. Twilight Mist, oh my gosh, I haven't heard from you in a while. How are you doing? I'm doing housework. I can live with you talking about wedding stuff while I'm busy elsewhere. Dresses are amazing. I couldn't imagine the cake just melting. Should have waited to take it out. Te ves esplendida y muy elegante. Thank you. Elegante? I've been calling my boyfriend Elegante. Because, oh my gosh, I have a story about Spanish too. So, sorry, so many things in my mind right now. So I'm doing Duolingo to learn Spanish and Latin. And I actually haven't done it this weekend. I need to get on it. But recently, what I've been learning is muy elegante. So I was like talking to my boyfriend, like, mi novio muy elegante. And I was saying to him, I thought it was so funny because you don't call guys elegant, right? Every time I hear something about Saint Irenaeus, I think of you. You should, because he's my patron saint. I love him so much. I'm learning from Duolingo too. What language are you learning on Duolingo? Anyway, so I've been practicing my Duolingo Spanish so much every single day the past 2 weeks. And my Uber driver from the airport to my Airbnb I was staying at, because I was staying in an Airbnb before I was staying at the resort, only spoke Spanish. And I didn't even realize until we got lost in the neighborhood I was staying. But she wasn't talking to me. Like I said, like, oh, hey, how are you doing? And she didn't say anything in the car, and I was like, oh, she just doesn't want to talk. Like, some Uber drivers just want like me to listen to music, like totally fine. But then we get to the area and she's like, oh, I don't speak English. And because I'd been doing my Duolingo, I was able to carry a conversation with her, and I was like, wow, Duolingo is actually saving my life right now. It's so important. It's actually having a real life application. So I thought that was really cool, because it can feel kind of abstract learning languages when I'm not like traveling to a place and using them. But Alyssa BRB, well, now I have really faith in Duolingo. The person who asked why they're a moderator wasn't being ungrateful, they just wanted to know why, because they didn't feel worthy. Really? I don't know if that's the case. I think they just didn't understand what moderator is, but if you want to be made a moderator again, I can make you a moderator if it matters that much to you. So I had another situation, and if I was a dramatic YouTuber, I would make a YouTube video, kidnapped by my Uber driver, because see, Spanish. I actually knew Spanish pretty well when I was in high school, just because I grew up in South Florida, and so everyone knows Spanish. Even if you're not Hispanic, you have to know Spanish. So stop. Hi Lizzie. Hi Nicole. How are you doing? My best friend's name is Nicole. Lizzie, DM me later, my life is out of control. Hi Michelle, I learned how to ride Uber 2 months ago. Duolingo sponsor Lizzie, make it happen. Oh my gosh, I'm learning Russian. That's so exciting. Kidnapped by my Uber driver. Yeah, so this was actually like a real kidnap type story going on. So my Uber driver did not speak very good English, and he also didn't speak Spanish. I don't know what language he spoke, but we're in the car and he's trying to communicate to me that his phone isn't working, that the GPS is not working on his phone. And so I'm like, and I'm going from my Airbnb to the airport to take a shuttle from the airport to the resort. So it was a pretty easy thing, and I was staying right next to the airport. So it was maybe like a 5-minute drive to the airport, and it was pretty direct. It was super easy. So I was like, all GPS on my phone, it's fine. And he keeps saying like, it's not working on the app is broken, it's not working. And I'm like, I will GPS on my phone. And he was trying to say like, I can't take you there, the app isn't working. So eventually he gets really mad at me, and he like drives the car really fast, like swivels it around and goes into someone's driveway. And then he like locks the doors, and I'm like, can I get out? Can I get out? I'm like banging on the window trying to get out of the car. And then eventually he like opens the door and I'm able to get out, and I literally like go to the back and grab my stuff and like run away and then call another Uber. But it was really scary because he wasn't letting me out of the car and he wasn't taking me to my location. So luckily I have location on with my boyfriend so that if I ever get kidnapped, and I was actually about to text my boyfriend if I hadn't gotten out of the car, because I always text him when I'm in sketchy Uber situations and feel like I could get kidnapped. I'm always like, by the way, like check my location if something happens, if I don't text you back. I probably got kidnapped by this Uber driver, so hi Abby, hi. Sounds insanely intense. How did you find moving from Protestant to Catholic? I'm from Northern Ireland, and the thought of changing religion would cost me my life. Is it worth it? It's worth it not discovering, but experiencing the real presence of the Eucharist, which you don't have in Protestantism. So it's kind of choosing being united with Christ or being united with people. Like, which do you prefer, Jesus or people in your life? And you have to make the decision and decide that God is the most important of anything. And it's not about like every church is the same. And I heard that a lot this weekend because they know that I became Catholic. Some people who grew up with me in Church of Christ attend non-denominational churches now. And a lot of people are saying, you know, it's all the same Bible, it's all the same God. It doesn't matter what church you attend. But I disagree, because objectively, a lot of churches do not have the real presence of the Eucharist, and those Christians cannot be physically united with Christ. They're not physically united with Christ. So if you want to be that close to God and that united with Him in such a real way, you have to convert into the Catholic or Orthodox Church. Or the Oriental Orthodox churches. There's not another option. So yeah, you really have to ask yourself, do you value God or man more? And you should probably choose God, even if you should choose God. even if it's so sacrificing everything else in your life. Like in the early church, people would be martyred and murdered because they're choosing God over man. So guys, like the video, thumbs up the video. Roman Catholic, question mark. Is anybody from your Church of Christ, in that church anymore? Did they all just move away from it? So yeah, so I grew up in youth group with the guy who got married, and then his wife I met like a year ago. But most of the people are still Church of Christ. Some of them have left. Like my sister goes to like a non-denominational, charismatic, Calvinist church now. It doesn't really have a clear identity, obviously. And then I became Catholic. One person became Jewish. So there have been some changes, but I'd say in general, most people did stay Church of Christ. The Uber driver didn't know who he was messing with. It's not a choice between God and man. Catholics have both. My girlfriend does not like the big wedding crowns. I like them, but the flower wedding crowns are cool because you can shadow box them and have it on your wall. Okay. What is charismatic? Like speaking in tongues, doing the slaying of the Spirit, the Holy Spirit gifts. Lizzie, are you at an airport? Yeah, I'm at the I'm at the airport right now. If you just got here, I got to the airport so early, 4 hours early. I'm not even allowed to check in at the airport because I got here so early. Isn't that wild? How long has the video been going for? 16 minutes. What's the Anglican Eucharist situation? I feel like I'm not a good person to answer this video, but it's ambiguous whether or not the Anglican and Episcopal churches have real presence because we don't know whether or not they have apostolic succession that's valid. So some churches might have real presence, some might not. There's literally no way to really know. And so if you're in a situation where it's like 10% chance this could be the Eucharist, I mean, wouldn't you want to go to a church where 100% chance there's the real presence of the Eucharist, you know? Anyways, we're getting sidetracked. So something about weddings is that in Catholicism, weddings are a sacrament, and I think that made the ceremony even more meaningful and almost like scary to me. Like I was shaking when I was walking in. It was so embarrassing. I was like, because when I was confirmed, that was a sacrament. Looking back at my baptism, I now recognize that is a sacrament. I've been at ceremonies where priests are getting ordained. That's a sacrament. And so this wedding was also a sacrament. And my thing at weddings now is thinking about during the ceremony how annullable the wedding is, because some weddings are not religious in any way, and the way the vows are set and stuff, it would be like an immediate annulment because it's not actually a wedding. It's not actually a marriage because you've taken the God out of it. So I really liked being at this wedding because it was so clear to me that this is not annullable. Like the way they did the vows and the way the minister who did it he wasn't ordained, he's like a Church of Christ minister, but the way he did the ceremony, he had so much scripture in it, and it was just so clear to me that like this is the sacrament of marriage, even though it's in a Protestant context. So that made me really, really happy because I'm so aware now that so many types of weddings and marriages are not even sacraments, even though they're saying certain vows and they're immediate annulment, and it's not even marriage, which is so sad. So I really liked how this one was obviously you vegans don't care about the feelings of the plant. Stop killing. We're not even talking about veganism right now. I don't get it. Does the Orthodox Church have real presence? Yes, absolutely. They have valid apostolic succession. I think it was in a book that I came across a comment that God cares more about what is in your heart than where you worship. I believe if you give it your best shot, he will accept your effort. So the difference is where you worship depends on your heart. So if you know 100% the Catholic and Orthodox churches are the original churches, the only churches with real presence, your heart is not in the right place. If you're like, you know, it will be really hard if I convert, and a lot of my friends and family will reject me, so therefore I care more about human acceptance than God, then your heart is in the wrong place. And so I think that some people are ignorant or maybe willfully ignorant, where they don't understand church history and they don't understand that every church is not the same. And so for them, their heart could be in the right place. But if you have the ability to research and you have the ability to be knowledgeable about it, then your heart could easily be in the wrong place. So I hope that answers that question. But I also met a subscriber today. It was so exciting. So I was at Byzantine Mass and there was like this baby and this couple sitting next to me. And she was kind of smiling over at me at some points. And I wondered like, oh, does she recognize me from YouTube? I can kind of tell like, I'm back, what are we talking about? I got recognized by a subscriber today. So then afterwards, I'm like looking at some of the stained glass windows and she's like, we watch your YouTube videos. We came into the church the same time you did. And then it was so crazy. So he had a PhD in philosophy and he actually went to school in his PhD program with one of my professors from Pepperdine, who is a Catholic convert. And so he converted like while he was in the PhD program. And so I was telling this guy who recognized me that my professor is Catholic now, and he was so excited. He's like, oh my gosh, like so-and-so converted, he's Catholic, that's so cool, I'm gonna email him this week. So it was so exciting, like seeing his joy that one of his friends had become Catholic. Your last live stream started when I was at work. I try to attend as much as possible. That's sweet, you try to be here for the live streams. Hello Lizzie, would you smack Satan in his face? Like, share, and subscribe to Lizzie's Answers. Do Lutherans have real presence? No. Hey, what do you think about marriage priests in the Amazon, Brazil? I think it's great. I think that anything that the teaching magisterium and the church leadership decides when it comes to theology and dogma and disciplines of the church, it's amazing. I agree with it. I'm obedient. I'm excited to live it out. I affirm them. So that's how everyone should be. If we're going to be united with Rome on decisions like this, we have to accept the decisions and not see it as something negative. So yeah, I really hope that it helps the region, and we should all pray that the new, I love these flowers so much. They're so pretty. What are your thoughts about antipopes? There have been a lot of antipopes throughout church history, so there's not really anything to say about it. It's just there are people who are not really pope trying to be pope. There's obviously just one pope. It's not that controversial. That was a huge stumbling block for me when I was becoming Catholic, because I was like, they can't even decide which pope is pope. And then I was talking to my friend about it, who is Catholic, and I was like, this huge predicament, and he's like, well, one was the real pope and one wasn't. And I'm like, oh, okay, that solves that really fast. Did you already go to the wedding? Yeah, so the wedding was last night. My favorite is when my friend thinks we worship the Pope. And then one of my favorite moments of the wedding, so there's this song called Sunflower. Have you guys heard of it? I like super bonded with some of my friends over it, so it reminds me of some of my friends. And so we were dancing to the song and it made me so happy because it was towards the end. I hope you had fun. It was really fun dancing. I really liked it, but I got so drained and I actually felt guilty that I was drained because I was around so many amazing people. But I think I am an extrovert, but sometimes I have introvert tendencies. So guys, like the video, thumbs up the video. So because it was like 10 hours of people time during the rehearsal and that whole night, and then it was like all day people time the next day as well, it was so many extroverts surrounding me. And I think that most people in my life are introverts, so when I'm around so many extroverts, sometimes it really, really, really can drain me. But Vincent says, I care more about my relationship with God than my relationship with people, so become Catholic. I'm Orthodox. Oh, if the Orthodox have valid apostolic succession, why pick Catholicism over Orthodox? Because we have the Pope and we're united with the Pope, and we're able to have changes in discipline, changes in liturgy. We're able to make a lot of statements in current events, things that have changed through the years. Like when it comes to global warming, when it comes to in vitro fertilization, we have more authority to speak in regards to new things coming up in the world than the Orthodox Church does. Obviously, they make like predicaments and statements on stuff like that, but since we have like the living voice of the teaching magisterium, we're able to connect it more to the current culture and the current world. I'm reading your guys' comments. Did she wear a veil? Yes, she had such a legit veil for the wedding. So it was like, some people have veils that are just like cute, like on the back of their head and like lace, whatever, like it looks good with the dress. Her veil was like completely over like to here, and it was actually what veiling is supposed to be. Like it served like the actual purpose, you know? I'm sad Lizzie doesn't get my humor. What did the Silent Night say? I don't even see it. Can you recommend an early fathers book to learn about them? Yes. So I recommend this book called Church History by Eusebius. It goes over all of the church fathers, the persecutions in the early church, the initial councils and controversies going on. So Eusebius Church History, it's like the best book I've ever read. I actually gifted this book to the couple who got married because I was thinking about gifts to give them, so I got them a few different things, and they love reading together, so I got them a book, and then my favorite scent of a candle, like a giant candle, and then a really cozy blanket to cuddle in, so they can read Eusebius together and learn about church history. So I said if you smack Satan in his face, I was hoping you'd say yes. People say climate change rather than global warming because the climate is always changing, so it's a real scaring scam elites have grabbed for population control. Interesting. Church tradition doesn't have any essential problem with Amazon married priests, Byzantine Rite, because the Byzantine Rite priests are married. But a female diaconate was only allowed so that early church men weren't baptizing nude women. That's definitely where it started. Vincent left a super comment. Lizzie, pray for my family. My great uncle passed away Friday and I was close with one. Last week was so bad. I had fun showing you my new apartment. I had fun too. That's so sad. Are you gonna go to the funeral? They'll become Catholic. We'll see. I saw a video on a cow farm of them getting slaughtered. It was graphic and sad. I'm glad I'm vegan, these poor cows. That's so sad, I know. Okay, I'm gonna go up and read your comments. Your hair is really nice. Thank you. I'm reading your comments. Okay, someone said about the cake, it was probably whipped cream icing, not good in the heat. Yeah, maybe. I don't know what type of. Someone's from Canada. Caitlin says, I want a fall wedding. I definitely want a summer wedding. Frosting might soften a little bit in heat, but a normal cake should not melt like that. I know, I don't understand. Maybe it had like a chocolate filling or something. I don't know. My girlfriend and I, we already read the Crown one. Fall weddings are the best. My wedding was in the fall, perfect weather. I love the cold. Byzantine Catholic for Life, whose username I love, says, I love when daylight savings time ends. I can finally get to see more live streams. Oh my gosh, that's true. Every time I hear something about Irenaeus, I think of you. My sister and I are doing German and Irish on Duolingo. That's so cool. Okay, so Duolingo shares like fun facts when you're like going into the app. like it'll say in Sweden, Sweden is like the top language people are learning because of immigration. And it said there are more people learning Irish than people in Ireland. So there's a lot of people who are interested in learning Irish, maybe who are like immigrants from Ireland to another country. Someone says, I want to learn Latin. Hi, Lizzie. Hi, Nicole. Two people are learning Russian on Duolingo. How long have you been doing Duolingo? I started 2 weeks ago and I've been trying to do every night, but I'm behind on it. So after this live stream, I'm going to do my Duolingo, and I also started a book that you guys will probably recognize. It's in my bag next to my giant Bible. My Bible is like ridiculously big. So it is Thomas Merton's The Seven-Story Mountain. I started reading it, so I think that is what I'm going to be doing in the 4 hours before my flight. So I'm excited to read it. Someone is studying Japanese. Those must be great texts to Trevor when I'm stuck in Ubers. Trevor would probably be worried sick getting those. He gets so worried, but it's in a situation where it's like, I literally think something could go wrong, and so I'd want him to definitely be checking my location before my phone was turned off to know where I was. Which Harry Potter is your favorite? The fourth book and the third movie are my favorites. Can you define the true power of the Eucharist? The body and blood of Christ, and it's for our healing and our salvation. Twilight Mist says, changing religions can be hard, as it is not just about what you believe, it affects your relationships with a lot of people in your life. I'm lucky that my parents accepted me becoming atheist. Okay, let's go down. Are you still going to Orthodox Christmas? Yes, keep reminding me every live stream so that I go to Orthodox Christmas. Have you ever had your boyfriend in one of your videos? Yes, he was in one of my videos a year ago called, I actually don't know what the video is called. If any of you Google Lizzie's Answers Trevor, and probably the video will come up. But it's kind of like how my friends and family reacted to me being Catholic or something. But we were doing a sponsored video with a food delivery company, so we kind of did a Q&A while we were doing the food delivery cooking. It was a really fun video. The Irish language will pretty much die out in Ireland because the Irish population that speaks it are being replaced by immigration. I was in Ireland for 2 weeks and they actually don't speak Irish. Like sometimes they'll say words in Irish, but they don't use Irish as a language. They speak English as their main language. So like I was there for 2 weeks and I fully interacted with the people there. So it's not like everyone's speaking Irish and then there's immigration speaking English. Like pretty much when the English took over, they kind of like got rid of Irish because they forced everyone to learn English. So it kind of already happened. LOL, Lizzie just dimmed me out. A deacon could become president. Could a priest ever become president? I personally don't think so. I don't know, that's a good question. Triolingo. Both the Eastern Catholic and Eastern Orthodox churches do have instruments. You're it. Yeah. So it's a cappella worship. So I love it so much. I think it's so beautiful. Because the Byzantine Mass I was at today, basically people were like singing and singing and singing like the entire time. Like I liked it more than Orthodox, this like past Byzantine church. Because in the Orthodox church, the choir, the main Orthodox church I went to in Florida, they'll sing Lord have mercy after everything the priest says, but there were so many different types of responses and it was in the songbook and they had the page numbers, so everyone in the congregation was all singing together a cappella. It was beautiful. Most Irish people speak English and Irish, but English is used primarily. The problem is with no Irish people, there's no incentive to learn Irish. Bishop President Robert Barron. If the Orthodox Church has real presence, why are they heretics? Because real presence is not the only theology in Catholicism. There are other theologies that you can be heretics in. In Harry Potter, my favorite is the second book and the first movie. The first movie is really good, and the second movie too. Same here, I love the Goblet of Fire. Any advice for someone starting a relationship? I've never dated before. I think the best way to love someone is to ask questions and to listen. So just listen and ask them in-depth questions about their life and like nod and be affirming and validating of them. And if you hurt them, don't say, "You're wrong, I didn't hurt you." But ask them why they felt and what you did wrong and how you can love them better. So listening. Twilight Mist says, if I were to leave the US, I think Ireland or Scotland is where I would probably go. I'm still considering learning Mandarin as a second language though. Google account asks, do you pray a rosary while in the air on a plane? Almost every single time I pray the rosary when I'm on the airplane, because I wish I could pray the rosary on like public transportation and when walking around, but a lot of the sounds distract me. If I listen in the ambience of the airplane, like of the sound of like zooming through the sky is so loud that I'm in public, but I feel like it's you know what I mean? Like white noise that helps me to focus on the rosary. So I love praying the rosary on airplanes. You're wrong, I didn't hurt you. Would you ever come to Australia? I would love to come to Australia. If a company paid for me to fly out to do a speaking event, for sure. Trudy Ann Brown says, hey Lizzie, hi. Joshua says, Lizzie, would you eat scallops? Some vegans argue they don't eat animal products because of how sad it is to see them getting killed, but you can't get feelings from scallops. Are you talking about potatoes? Are you in an airport? Yes, I'm in an airport. Any advice on traveling when you have bipolar? See, I'm in the airport. This is my adorable bag, so if you ever see this in public, this is me. And then I have my headphones and my wallet, which probably shouldn't just be out. And then I have my bag with a living liturgy book. Oh my gosh, I have to plan my Bible study. That's what else I'm gonna do. I have to lead a Bible study tomorrow. And then, yeah, I have like all my, this is actually, so I use this to, if I make bread or something, it's like a Tupperware, you know? But I actually used it to store all my stuff in, and I'm always gonna do this now. So I have like all my toiletry stuff together. So I have like toothbrush, I have my bipolar meds, my Lamictal, Lamotrigine, which I'm almost out of, makeup brushes. So these things that I did a sponsored Instagram post. They're like makeup remover wipes. They're really soft. So, and you can reuse them and stuff. So over here are like the makeup remover wipes that I use that have like foundation on them. So I'm gonna like put them in my dirty clothes and wash them for sure. So yeah, and then this is my jewelry case that has all my jewelry in it. So all of that is together. That's how I pack. Byzantine Catholic for life. You have a YouTube channel? Hopefully, God willing, I'll be doing a Jesus prayer live stream. I would love to join. Tweet me your channel name and I'll come hang out in your live stream sometime. I need to get packing cubes. Yes, the company, DM me and I'll share with you the company I use for packing cubes. Okay, this is getting put back in here. Lizzie, looks like you just got a movie set. My airport? I don't think so. Do you guys want me to live stream from here instead? Is that a better background? That actually looks really cool. I think I'm gonna live stream like this. I challenge everyone to name the first Lizzie's Answers video they saw. Mine was the friend zone video. Yeah, how did you find my channel? What was the first video you found? Are taxis safer? I don't know. I think Ubers are safer personally because in the app it has the license plate number of the car that you're driving. So if you get kidnapped by your Uber, they know exactly who it is and they know how to find the car. So guys, thumbs up the video, like the video. Thank you for supporting my channel. Pepperdine vlog is the first time. I so wanted to live chat with you on Halloween, Lizzie. I did nothing for Halloween. I'm getting to the age where I'm not into Halloween. I don't want to do anything. I've never really liked Halloween. I don't understand why it's a holiday for adults. I thought it was like a little kids holiday and then parents can dress up with their kids, but I've never really understood like Halloween as a holiday, you know? Have you ever tried taking certain amino acids to combat your bipolar disorder? My meds work really well, but I would definitely be open to trying something else. Do you pack extra medicine just in case? Yes, I always bring more medicine than I need to, just because sometimes when I go over to a friend's house or I travel, I end up staying longer than I thought I would. So yeah, I always try and bring meds. Alexander says, what I love about the Harry Potter movies is Hedwig's theme. I love the first 3 movies. Airplanes are a perfect time to pray. So when I got into Pepperdine University, it was like my dream school that I wanted to go to. And so when I got in, I was like, I'm not going to be able to afford to go because it's like $45,000 or something. So then I prayed that if I got scholarships to pay for all of it, that every time I was in the airplane, I would do Bible study and pray the entire time. So I kept that promise to God all throughout college, and now it's stuck where every time I fly, it's God time and I'm unplugged from social media and the internet, and I'm just supposed to read my Bible, pray, and then read Christian books. So is Pepperdine like peppermint? It's spelled like with pepper, if that's what you're asking. The first of your videos I saw was lies Protestants believe about Catholics. Mine was about 3 months ago, but I can't remember what it is. Where are you flying to? I'm flying back to LA to my home. I took my meds with me yesterday. Yeah, so I just went to a wedding in Orlando, so I'm gonna be flying back to California. I almost said Florida. I'm in Florida. Is Pepperdine a rich people school? There's so many scholarships, so it's people of all socioeconomic backgrounds. It could, but there are a lot of really rich people there. So there's people who are really rich, there's people who are middle class, there's people who are rich who think they're middle class who are not actually middle class, because then there's some people who are really wealthy who kind of make people who are rich feel middle class, if that makes sense. So I'm lower middle class and I was able to get a full ride, so a lot of people do. Have you ever thought of being an iconographer? I'm horrible at visual art, so I could not. The first video I saw of yours was ISTP personality types. It's good that you could pray on the plane. You pray closer to heaven. Oh, that's so true. Although heaven is not really like physical in the sense that the world is. Victoria says, the first video of yours that I watched was reasons why I love the Catholic Church as a Protestant. Are you flying Spirit? I clean those planes. No, I'm flying Southwest. That's so cool though that you literally clean airplanes. Wow. Mine was that you're cleaning your room video. Oh my gosh, that video has so many views. It has 1 million views now. I so wanted to live chat. Oh, we already read that. Why is sad music so beautiful? Okay, so I think that the best art comes out of pain and sadness, because when it comes to the best songs, it's breakup songs. It's when someone is devastated and hurt and demolished by a relationship. That's when the best art comes out. So I absolutely believe that, yeah, it's so much better. My first video of yours was you talking about your missions trip to Thailand. Wow, how did you come across that? What were you searching? The first video I saw was the one where you explained why you became Catholic. Heaven is in another dimension, I agree. Lizzie, would you make a cooking video vegan friendly? Chosen Prophet says. I've actually made many vegan cooking videos. So just search Lizzie's Answers vegan on the YouTube search bar. I almost left my cell phone charger in the hotel today. Where are you traveling? First video I saw of yours was ISTP personality types. So, funny story, my boyfriend is actually an ISTP. That's how I have typed him. So, I like breakup songs. Yeah, they're literally so good. So. Sorry, was talking to the folks. Did you read my question? I forget what your question was, but probably I did. Google account says, I can't remember the first video I saw of yours. I just remember you hadn't converted, and then soon after you said you were an RCIA. I was happy because I came back to being a Catholic and was confirmed. Halloween, Mimi says, Halloween is kind of pointless, especially because candy causes cavities. Yeah, so I don't really like eating candy. I like eating desserts, like baking things, but not candy. So I never really got anything, like I never enjoyed getting candy as a kid because my parents, we ate so healthy, you know. I had been following you way before you became Catholic. I've been watching you from the time you went to Pepperdine. That's so long. Dean says, the first video I saw of yours was lies Protestants believe about Catholics. And after bringing all your apologetic videos in the next 4 days, I decided to convert into Catholicism. Oh, it makes me so happy. Lizzie, would you fly to Europe right now if you could? No, I really want to go home right now. I don't want to do more travel. I'm so sick of traveling. I've been here for almost a week. How to get over a crush was my first video. Have a nice trip back home. I was looking for conversion testimonies and found you. God bless you. The first video I saw was the one where you explained why you became Catholic. Lizzie, you are an awesome, young, Holy Spirit-filled young Catholic. Keep it going. Oh, Paul, thank you. That's so encouraging. Lizzie has pretty hair. Yeah, so our hair was curled and like pinned to the side for the wedding. So I still had hairspray on my hair today, so I curled my hair. And then I went to Mass, and I'll show you guys my Mass dress I wore today. I wore this dress to Byzantine Mass. Lizzie, why are you not eating? Okay, so I got to the airport like 4 hours or more than 4 hours early. And so I literally can't even get into the airport area to get food because that was my thing. I was gonna come, get food, live stream, but I literally can't get food because my flight leaves at like 10 p.m. or something, and I'm on the East Coast right now, so what time is it? That now I could check in. I'm pretty sure that now I could check in, but when I got here, it was like too early. And so I went to go, I actually got my boarding pass. I have my boarding pass, but I went to check my bags and they're like, you can't check your bags. You're more than 4 hours early to your flight, and I'm never early to flights. So guys, look at my icon I carry around, St. Michael. I carry it with me everywhere. Where are you on the East Coast? I'm in Florida. I'm coming back from a wedding. Burgundy is my favorite color. But you have Wi-Fi, right? Yes. The time is currently 00:21. Where are you? Your dress is so pretty. Thank you. Okay. We're doing the comments. My grandpa was a dentist. Cool. Your airport live streams are my favorite. I'm so happy. Is it true that you once went into a church and screamed idolatry? No, I've never done that. But when I was becoming Catholic, I went back to my old church in Florida because I was home, and I wanted to stand up and yell during communion. Like, I had that intuition, and I was kind of manic that day because they said, take, eat, this is my body, drink, this is my blood. They literally say those words when they're doing communion, and I wanted to stand up and yell, it is literal, you're saying it, take, eat, this is, like, I wanted to yell that because I was just so, like, I just discovered this beautiful truth, and then all these people I loved who I grew up with hadn't discovered the truth yet, so I like wanted to tell all of them. So I might have been there before in this airport. Rice says, hi Lizzie. Hi, where are you? Lizzie, would you sing karaoke? Yes, I've been to karaoke before in like Koreatown with my friends for my friend Al's birthday, and we had to do karaoke. So yes, I have done that. My first video was the Sola Scriptura is wrong and why when you were still Protestant. But I was like attending mass every week when I made that video. So, okay, basically from March of 2017 on, I was attending Orthodox and mass every week. So, well, originally I was attending Orthodox every week, but not Catholic until like the summer. Can you shout me out, please? My name is AJ. Hi, Anthony. Hi, AJ. John 6. Hey, Lizzie, can you say hi to AJ? Hey Lizzie, I'm not sure if I should be Catholic or not. I love your videos. I love you too. Definitely become Catholic. Light of Christ. It's so fun. Michelle says I should order some flameless candles. You know what I mean, Lizzie? Yes, candles are so pretty. I actually brought a candle as the wedding gift, one of the wedding gifts, and TSA like took out my candle and inspected it, and I was so scared they were gonna throw it away, but they didn't, so we were okay. I want to know if I can go check into my flight because I'm getting so hungry because I did not eat lunch today yet. So I really, really, really want to get food. Where's my boarding pass? That's not my boarding pass. That's my shuttle boarding pass. Where's like my boarding pass? Did I already lose it? This is ridiculous. I can't believe I lost my boarding pass already. That's so ridiculous. Wow. I literally lost my boarding pass. I'm literally the worst. I'm Orthodox, but I love the Catholic Church. Do you think the SSPX will ever be canonically regularized? I don't know. Oh my gosh, it was so funny. So my subscriber I met at mass today, they were saying we were trying to find, they're also in Orlando on a trip, and they were trying to find a church to go to, and they're like, so many of the Catholic churches in this area are SSPX churches, which are heretic groups, and they're like, so then we found this Byzantine church, and we're like, that's gotta be an Orthodox church, like lowercase o Orthodox. Do you have a digital pass? Do they make them? No. What is the SSPX? Alexander says it's a heretic group that broke away from the Catholic Church. And then some of them came back, and they're called FSSP parishes that are under the Pope. So they're like, SSPX people are like Protestants. Yeah, people in the Middle East aren't necessarily super dark-skinned. Twilight Mist says, well, it's time for me to bounce. Need to hit the rack. Catch you another time, lass. Bye. Thanks for hanging out. Dean Barker says, Pope Benedict XVI has said that the SSPX is not heretical. No. Patrick says there is an irregular status, but not heretics. Rad trads. What do you think about Kanye West? So Kanye West has bipolar disorder. So his last album was called Manic or something, right? He definitely talked about bipolar in his last album. It explains all of the scandals he's ever been in, right? So when I became Catholic, I was in a manic episode, and it really pushed me to trust the church and to change and to be brave. And so I think a similar thing happened to him where he went into a manic episode and converted into Christianity. So SSPX is schismatic. How was your All Saints Day, All Souls Day? Caitlin says. Hi, Caitlin. It was really beautiful. So I had all the wedding stuff to do. So I woke up at 7 a.m. on Friday, and then I went to a really early mass. Am I blocked? Elias says. No, I can read your comment. So it was a really beautiful church. They had an amazing singing. They sung a lot of songs that my boyfriend's cathedral sings in Nashville. And let me see if I can remember the songs. It's about like the receiving the sacrament, bread of life, something. The bread I will give you is the life of the world, are like the lyrics in the song. I'm trying to think. When I was telling my boyfriend about this, I was singing it and I remembered it, but it's been like 3 days and the wedding was in between, so I forget. But anyways, I knew a ton of the songs that they were singing, and then they sung the Hosanna part exactly like how my home church does. So I felt like it was this beautiful mesh of the music from my church and from my boyfriend's parish. And yeah, it was really great. Hey, can you shout out my mom? Her name is Alyssa and she loves you. Hi Alyssa, I love you so much. Thank you for watching my videos. Both you would probably pass out before dying. Trevor attends a cathedral. Cool. Yeah, so he lives in Nashville. Well, he did live in Nashville. He just moved, but in Nashville, his church closest to where he was living at Vanderbilt was the Nashville Cathedral, so it was pretty cool. I went to Mass twice on All Souls Day, and one was Latin Mass. That's so cool. Dean, I don't believe you. What is Dean saying? Dean says they aren't considered heretical. They are heretical. Like, you are so wrong. SSPX is heretical. This happened in one of my videos that I made. Oh my gosh. Can we just not get into this right now? How should someone go about learning what the church fathers taught? So I really recommend this book called Church History by Eusebius. It goes really in depth into all the church fathers and you learn who they are. And then I think from there you can go more in depth into their writing. So it's a good like big picture beginner's book that shares everything and you get to know who the church fathers are. And then from there you can go read the primary sources for yourself. I'm getting so hungry, guys. I'm gonna go like soonish. Lizzie, should I tell my crush about your YouTube channel? You totally should. I think so. If you guys recommend my videos to your friends, it helps my channel, you know? So promote me, please, to people in your life. Okay, I really need to find my boarding pass so I can like make this plane and stuff and check in my bag. I should live stream as I'm going through security, and then you guys could go under the security. Oh, that would be so fun if I was live streaming through security, and then like I had my phone on live stream and it was going under the thing. I wonder what you guys would see. As long as she won't get jealous. Who's getting jealous of my YouTube channel? Look at all this stuff in my purse pocket. This is ridiculous. Let's go through this. I'm really curious. So first of all, I have a sticky note of the time that my shuttle was leaving. We're meeting at the front entrance. So this can be, I'm gonna make a trash pile. This can be thrown away. Then I have the shuttle from the airport to where I am. Then I have this icon of Saint Faustina and how to pray the Jesus Divine Mercy Chaplet. Then I have 2 Metro cards for the Metro where I live. Then I have coupons. This is so interesting. What's in my wallet? There's this company called, this like vegetarian company. They have like 0.01% dairy in their products. I was so mad when I learned that because I'd been eating them for a while. And then I have another coupon for Rite Aid. So I have some coupons in here that I'll probably never use because I never look at it. Summer savings, $6 off when you spend $30. Wow, I should go to Rite Aid. And then I have a picture of me and Trevor. Really cute. We took it at his stepbrother's wedding. And then I think I have a Polaroid picture of one of my other friends, Nicole, I think, in here. I have my Vraylar card where I get discounts on my medication. Check if they're expired. Oh my gosh, thank you. for telling me this so I can get rid of stuff. Expires 8/31/19. Oh, okay. So that doesn't work. This expired 8 August 2019. That's so sad. None of this works. This is from QFC. There's not QFCs on the... This is from the West Coast. That's so sad. None of my coupons work. Drop off package receipt when I left something at UPS that already got shipped when I was returning something from Amazon. What airport are you at, Lizzie? In Florida. Wow, this is a huge receipt from Rite Aid. What did I buy? I bought fake lashes and razor. This is a boarding pass from Seattle to Reno. When I went from visiting my boyfriend's family to visiting my best friend who lives in Northern California. This is another thing from FedEx. This is ridiculous how much stuff I have. Oh, this is from the public library in Pasadena where I lived for a month. One of my best friends lives there. This is from Aldi. I bought kale, garbanzo beans, garlic, ginger, and avocados. You Americans are very strange but interesting people. I memorized my library card number. Ignite Change. This is from my boyfriend's university. Dunkin' Donuts coffee. I'm so glad I can't believe you guys are still here. It makes no sense. I don't even know. I have business cards of people who I have no idea who they are. Receipt I can throw away. Maybe my... I found my boarding pass! Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. So my flight leaves at 10:45 p.m. So is it 4 hours? Oh my gosh, so it's 3 hours before. So I'm actually able to go check my bag soon. So I'm gonna go soon and do that. Target. I bought a laundry hamper and detergent from Target. And then, oh my gosh, here's my other Polaroid with my best friend, Nicole. This is from our senior dance from college. So I have my 2 Polaroids of my best friends in my life. It's so exciting. That's so cute. And then I have a $1 bill, and that is all I have in my wallet. Oh, I have more receipts. Trader Joe's. I bought, guess what guys, garbanzo beans and kale and garlic. Doesn't really change that much. Does she have a boyfriend? Yes, his name is Trevor. Okay, I think I'm done. Look at this pile, guys. This is so ridiculous. Look at this giant pile of receipts that I'm all going to throw away. That's so much stuff that I don't need in my life, you know? Okay, I'm gonna put all my stuff in. Wow, my wallet is so much lighter now. I'm so happy. And then this is from the church I went to today. Oh my gosh, guys. So look. So it shows you like the page numbers and what we're singing and then the different parts of the service. So they did a really good job of helping everyone follow along. Welcome to our Byzantine Catholic Church, because there's a lot of tourists because it's in Orlando, so, and they explain who they are. So I wanted to keep this because I thought it was cool. Okay, this is gonna go in here. This is my baggage tag from another flight I took. I'm so excited I did all of this clearing out of my life. Okay, I'm gonna go throw all of this stuff away. Unfortunately, we don't have recycling at this airport, it's so sad. But I'm gonna go back and get my stuff. I might take you guys around the airport with me, actually. I might check my bags and then take you guys around. So one time I was live streaming at the airport, like right until I got inside the... Americans fly a lot. It's because our country is so big and it takes forever to drive. Like, it would take several days to drive across our country. It's huge. Take us through security. We can try to see how it goes. What is one thing you would tell today's Catholic college students? Go to Mass as much as possible and defend the faith to people. You look like a friend of mine who sings gospel songs. I don't have a good voice, so not that I don't have a good voice, but not a strong voice. Yes, she has a boyfriend. His name is Trevor, I think. Forgive me if I'm wrong. That is his name. You are correct. What? Where do you live, Alexander? We had a bunch of floods, strong winds, snow, rain, and hail. A garage was blown onto the neighbor's car, and 2 cars were blown upside down in the Pierre Laporte Bridge. My neighbor is safe. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. I got you $1. I love that commercial. I don't know what that is. Okay, guys. So I'm going to try to take you guys through the security line. I think that'll be so funny if you guys can go under the thing. I don't know if they'll complain or I don't know what will happen. So I have my boarding pass. I'm going to put my boarding pass inside my passport. So my driver's license expired. Well, I ordered a new one and they never sent it to me. So I only have an expired driver's license. So I go everywhere with my passport. Because, oh, I found more trash in my wallet. Wow, and another receipt. What is this? This is a huge receipt. Okay, I'm gonna throw this stuff away too. Oh my gosh, guys, look. I have 2 rosaries in my bag. Do you guys want to see them? Okay. So I have this giant one with roses on it. And it has Our Lady of Guadalupe on both sides. And then this is what the crucifix looks like. And then I have this rosary, which is a really pretty like blue color. And then it has Our Lady of Guadalupe as well. I think because I live in America, so many of our rosaries are Our Lady of Guadalupe because she's the patroness of the Americas. So, Lizzie, do you have a P.O. box? Right now I don't. Are those rosary beads comfortable to use? Because they're so big. At first I thought it was like ridiculous and almost a prank that this is a rosary, and I thought it was just kind of like decorative, but I actually have started using it to pray the rosary and I really love it a lot. Okay, I'm gonna hustle and hurry and get through security with you guys and see if I can keep live streaming the entire time. Okay, I have too many rosaries, or is that a thing? I think it's cool to have so many rosaries because as a female I have a lot of different purses, so I keep them in all my bags so that wherever I am I have a rosary with me if I need to pray in a random place. So Guadalupe is in Mexico. Sí. Okay, I'm gonna get my bag packed up. Here we go. So I'm gonna rearrange this. this is good to go. Oh, a bracelet. Oh, I had my suitcases at the, so I checked out of my hotel at like 11 a.m. but then I left my bags with the hotel in like their storage room because I went to mass at 10:30. So I'm taking off all the storage things so it doesn't get confusing. And I think there's one on here maybe? Oh, this is an old boarding pass too. Wow. I never go through and clean things. This is why my life is such a mess. Oh, and I have another tracking number. I travel so much, it's ridiculous. I guess I have to travel for work. Okay, this. Then I'm gonna have my book. Okay, cool. And now I'm gonna take my headphones and I'm gonna put them in my camera bag, and then I don't really know what to do with these, but I had them kind of just like in here in my bag, so we shall see. Oh, I have to throw this away real quick. Oh my gosh, my phone charger, I almost forgot. That would have been horrible. Have a safe flight. If the video dies, what airport are you in? I'm in the Orlando airport in Florida. Good luck. Lizzie, add me on Facebook so I don't add subscribers on my personal Facebook, just because there's personal things on my Facebook, including like my name, where I live, things that I wouldn't want a lot of people to know, you know?
Me too. Okay.
Okay. Hello, American security. Yeah, I'll show you guys. Unable to read document. What? So in America, what you can do basically is you can take your credit card or debit card and put it in a machine, and then it will show you your flight. Unable to read document. Oh no, it worked. Okay guys, so I'll show you American security. So we have to sign this release that we're not gonna bring poison, corrosives, radioactive material. This is hilarious because I was on lithium medicine for a while, so I was like, am I gonna be able to bring my medicine there? So, check bags. I didn't know that they accepted debit. Yeah, so I have one bag to check. Update. free, because Southwest has free bags. I wish they would sponsor me. I love them so much. I guess they don't need sponsorships because they have such a good reputation. OMG, that's over the top security. Don't you live in the US, Alexander, or no? Where do you live? Okay, so I'm throwing this paper away. Basically, they're trying to get rid of workers, and so they have these machines so that okay, so now I'm gonna go drop off my bag. Body x-ray or pat down. So I was really against the body x-rays for the longest time because I thought that they caused cancer, so I did the pat downs, but then eventually it got to like too many flights where I just didn't want to put up with that anymore.
Okay, this one just ran out of backpack, okay? So you can go ahead and you're already in the system. All you need to do is bring it up there with your ID.
Pat down, opt out. Yeah, I thought I was being like so like standing up for a cause or something by doing the bat. They actually do that, a body scan? Yeah, in the US they're so serious about security. I don't understand where, are you guys in line to drop off your bags?
Oh, we're doing a
No? Okay. Hey. Can you not say the name of the airport? Because I'm live streaming with my subscribers right now.
You want me to say the name there?
Not say the name.
Oh, okay.
50.5? Can it count?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, okay.
Oh, here's your bag. Sorry, I didn't think you had one. You see your ID?
Yeah.
All right, good to go. Take care.
Thank you so much. Your security people are so friendly. I know, they're really nice, right? What is it doing? Sorry guys, I don't know what was happening. I'm really struggling right now to find where the security is. I have no idea. I think this is so funny, guys. Look. I'm carrying the flowers like this. Look how pretty the airport is. It's like an outdoor area with plants and stuff. Security check. I found it. Look how pretty the floor is, guys. This is so cool. Lizzie, can we travel together with your friends invited? It would be so fun. Yeah, I agree. It could be really fun. Are you inside the airport? Yeah, I'm in the airport now and I'm gonna go through security. And I'm gonna try to see if I can take the phone while live streaming under the security line. So we'll see. America is insane with airport security after 9/11. Obviously, safety over everything. Like, I love airport security. This is the Orlando airport. Dallas, Texas was a nice new airport when I was there in May. Oh my gosh, guys, American Girl dolls. Do you guys remember these? SeaWorld Rescue. That's so cute. What is your guys' favorite animal? If you had to pick between the shark, the whale, and the seal and the other seal, which would you pick? These are so cute. This airport is so cool, guys. You would do the seal, the lemur. Look how pretty this airport is. I'm so amazed. Okay, where is security? I have such younger sibling syndrome. I always get lost. Airport looks like a shopping center. I know, this airport is crazy. I'm trying to figure out where security is. It's really ambiguous. Oh my gosh, guys, I found it, look! Over here is security. Yay, it came back. I thought it got ruined. Oh no, one of my flowers came off. I wonder what happened to it. I want to look around. Get a massage. Airports always have those. Security dampening field.
Hey, what did you pay?
Guys, we're going into security together. I'm so excited to see how this goes. I'm gonna be really conspicuous so they don't see. Hey, good, how are you? Thanks. Oh my gosh, guys. The guy looked at my passport for so long. I was like, what? This picture totally looks like me, even though it's from like 9 or 10 years ago. So those security people are so nice. Most are mean. I disagree. I think most security people lately have been really, really nice to me, but I guess it depends. You don't have any liquids, do you? They throw those away. Yeah, I think I'm good on not having liquids. Would you prefer a tornado or a hurricane? Definitely a hurricane, because tornadoes you can't predict, so they can just like immediately demolish everything. Whereas hurricanes, you can predict exactly where they are and you can make like hurricane-proof glass and stuff. But with tornadoes, you can't. They just like demolish everything and there's nothing you can do. And you just hope you're lucky and don't die. I would go to America, but your airport takes too long. What do you mean? It's crazy how many people are flying everywhere from that spot all around the world. I know, it's so cool. Earthquake, I hate earthquakes so much. There have been so many in California lately. So this is American security, guys. And then we have to take our laptops and tablets out as well. Okay, guys, I'm gonna put you down and see if you can go through security, okay? Bye.
Those fresh flowers?
No, they're fake flowers. I was just in a wedding.
Yeah, lay them flat. But they're not watering.
No.
Close the top to it. You're going to be the next one to get married? Is that what it is?
No, I was a bridesmaid actually.
Go now. They're silk.
Oh, really? I always feel like
Okay, I'm so excited to watch this back later. Oh my gosh, wait guys, explain what you saw when you were going through. I'm so curious. Okay, what gate am I at? Guys, explain to me. All I saw was black. We made it. Victory. It was black. We saw an alien. Gate 127? What the heck? How do they have that many gates? 127. Can you guys remember that? Because I'm going to forget it for sure. Oh, sorry. It made noise and there was a light. It was so fun. They let my flowers through security too. I was so happy. A dark tunnel of metal. 127. Thank you guys. It made a noise and there was a light. Hi, I just joined this live stream, so what's going on? So we're at the airport. I'm catching a flight back home, and I thought it would be cool to vlog through security. And so I actually put you guys under the security thing. It apparently looked really cool. Okay. Have all my stuff. So the guy in the security line, he was like, did you catch the bouquet? Are you getting married yet? And I'm like, no, I was just a bridesmaid. Okay, so we're at the Orlando airport and I'm trying to figure out where my gate is. This is insane how big this airport is. Look, guys. Alaska and Southwest. Oh, look, I'm 127, so I go. Oh, there's trains. That's so cool. This is also a dark tunnel. You're in Alaska? No, I'm in Orlando. Alaska is an airline, guys. So I was saying it says for Alaska Airlines. Are you still in Florida? Yeah, I'm in Miami. I mean, I'm in Orlando. I've been to that airport when I was younger. Yeah, it's really pretty. I don't think I've ever been to this airport before. I've been to the Tampa airport. I've been to the Fort Lauderdale. I've been to West Palm. I've been to Miami. I haven't been to this before. Maybe when I was really young, but... Can we go on either side? Is it clear? It's not clear. Which way to go? Where do we go? I'm scared we'll get on. Aw. They fell! That's so sad.
Please stand clear of doors and hold on to the handrails. The ATM will be departing momentarily for gates 100 through 129. Whether you call Central Florida home or your favorite travel destination, we hope that you will return soon.
You flew there, right? Or is it a different airport? I flew into Orlando and now I'm going back
There's a
home.
good chance you didn't see
Back to
it. Please
California.
come back.
So this is what the train looks like, guys.
Mayor, Buddy Dyer, we hope that you enjoy your Orlando experience.
Back. Everyone left. That's so sad. So we have some food options. I stayed. Oh, that's so sweet, guys. Lizzie, you're back. I'm back. I love airports. I want to travel more so much. Is it the Wi-Fi? Yeah, I think the Wi-Fi just got really bad. I'm gonna go wait for Chipotle, guys. Are you guys waiting for Chipotle? Okay, I think the line is up there. Isn't airport food delicious? No, it's so expensive. I hate having to eat at the airport. I love trains. Amtrak is best. get a Greg's. Lizzie, you're part Asian, right? I don't know. I need to do a DNA test. So many people think that I'm Asian. Traveling is fun, but it can be a pain sometimes. I love traveling. I love being in airports, even if it's like layovers and delayed and whatever. I can drink the sour cream at Chipotle. It's so good. I've never had sour cream at Chipotle ever. If you get into a VIP lounge, they usually have free food. Once I had a fruit salad that was $10 in Australian money. I don't know how much that is in American money, but that sounds like 3 times more than you should be charging for a fruit salad. What food is Chipotle? Are you not from America? I guess Chipotle might not be in other countries. It's kind of a new restaurant. So they have burritos and tacos and quesadillas. It's like Mexican food. I wish airports had mass. Some airports do have mass for sure. I've been at airports before that have chapels and the Eucharist and the Blessed Sacrament and stuff, but it's not many airports. Is it true that in the United States, the first Harry Potter is called the Sorcerer's Stone? Yes! What is it called in Britain or Europe, wherever you are? They got busted using some strange meats. Luckily, I don't eat meat. What do you mean? I'm surprised Chipotle, because they tend to be very fresh and local and organic. I've never seen Mexican food. What country do you live in? In Canada, you don't know? In Canada, it's not called the Sorcerer's Stone? Lizzie, if you could teleport, where would you teleport to? My apartment, because I'm really tired from traveling. The Philosopher's Stone. I bought taco stuff for today. I've been snacking all day and I'm not hungry. That's so bad. You shouldn't snack. You should just eat. That's awesome. I never knew that, LOL. So is it called the Philosopher's Stone everywhere but the US? Like what is that? The US is against philosophy or something? I don't get it. I live in Europe right now. Rat or kangaroo, I forget. Aren't you Catholic? That is Christian. You say Christian wedding, like aren't you Christian? Yeah. So I went to a Christian wedding. I was talking about at the beginning of the video. It's like almost an hour and a half into this live stream now, but at the beginning of the video, I was talking about the wedding I went to and how currently when I've been going to weddings, it's kind of like, is this a real wedding or is this completely annullable because there's zero religion in it? So yeah, that's what I was talking about. That's why I named it Orlando Magic. The American publishers didn't think the average American would understand what a Philosopher's Stone was. Oh my gosh, that's so embarrassing that we would have no idea. That's so funny. I'm gonna screenshot this. Do you like going to the movies? No, I hate going to the movies. I don't really like watching movies, sometimes at home, but no. You guys can see my Chipotle order. I don't know if you remember me mentioning the RCIA class I'm helping to teach in one of your other live streams, but we had a meeting tonight and it went well. That's so exciting. What topic did you talk about at RCIA? I miss RCIA. I want to join a new RCIA and just attend all the time because I loved it so much. Did you catch the bouquet? No, I really wanted to because I want to get married soon. Trevor needs to pop the question, yeah? How do you screenshot? On the iPhone, you just press the power button and the thumb button at the same time. That it's because Americans don't know what a philosopher is, but I think that's too crazy to be true. That's so funny too, oh my gosh. I think in America there's like a negativity towards philosophy as well. Like people in America are like skeptical of academia and stuff, but why not become an RCIA teacher? Maybe this lighting is so good, wow. Why not become an RCIA teacher? I really want to. It's so hard to find an appropriate, tasteful movie these days. That's true too. There's so much like violence and sexual and yeah. I have an Android. Lizzie, what do you want me to tell my crush? You can say anything. Invite her to your Bible study and just ask her questions rather than saying anything. Hey, can I have a burrito? Brown rice. Both. No meat. You're pretty in that light. Thank you. Extra rice on my burritos is Chipotle must. I would rather watch you than other live streams that are on now. Can I have more rice?
Yeah.
Thank you. And can I have a tiny bit more black beans too? Thank you. Can I have peppers? Yay, thank you. My mom is vegan. You eat mostly vegan too though, right? Academia is important. Yeah, people are literally skeptical of like intellectualism and stuff. It's so weird. Like my dad's had so many problems at churches where they don't want him to teach classes or preach sermons because he has a PhD and is a professor. People are like skeptical of him teaching, which is bizarre, right? They want someone who's like relatable, and it's not like relatable to research or something. I don't know.
Chicken? Yeah, double meat.
Hey, can I have mild, medium? Lettuce and guacamole. No, okay. We don't have any guac at the whole place. Oh, so sad. Oh. Yeah. And it would have been free guac too. I'm so sad. I actually got a discount. It's okay, I don't care. I don't know if it's gonna work. Wow. Are you gonna double wrap it? No? Yeah, can I double wrap it? Double wrap. Oh, like another tortilla? A tortilla. Can I have chips and then a side of mild? I mean medium. Yeah. Oh, I didn't even notice. I thought this was like the end of the restaurant. Here. Thank you. Yay, Lizzie, she's eating. I know I didn't have lunch today, so I'm like so hungry and thirsty and get a Lizzie drink. I should. Yay, Lizzie, she's eating. I would rather have 2 or 3 burritos. Thank you. I'm getting some silverware. I can't believe they were out of guacamole. That's such like a negativity of airport Chipotles. I'm so against that now. Okay. Where am I gonna go hang out? So gates 112 to 120. This airport is so big. I'm glad I got here like 6 hours early because it's so confusing. Guacamole? Guys, do you remember what number my gate is? I forgot my gate number and I don't want to get it out. How long till your flight leaves? It leaves at 10:45. Have you ever had the sofritas from Chipotle? Yeah, but the reason I just get the beans is because I get free guacamole, and that was the only reason I did it, and then I didn't even get guacamole. But they gave me a discount, I think. 127, thank you guys. You're literally the best. I should always travel with you guys. You'll help me out. 127.
Can we get some type of pre-roll down here, please? Thank you.
Okay, there's a lot of empty areas that I can hang out. cool. I'm gonna hang out here until it gets closer to my flight. Leaves at 10:45 in East Coast. So what time is that? Is it soon? It is. I still have like 2.5 hours until my flight leaves, so I'm good. So now we can finally do the mukbang that you guys are wanting. I can never pronounce that. Mukbang, mukbang. I don't know. Okay, I'm trying to like prop the camera up. Oh my gosh, guys, it works. Cool. What's a mukbang? It's when you make a video and you're talking while you're making the video. These chips are so cold. I like the Chipotle chips. When they're like fresh out, they're so good. Google account says drinking a cranberry ginger ale right now, it's the bomb. You need to try one. Cranberry ginger ale. It sounds so good. Well, then aren't all videos mukbangs? You have to be eating in the video though. What did you get to drink? Nothing. I miss being able to eat chips. Oh my gosh, Amy's life is so sad. So a car crashed into her car and she literally lost her teeth, so she can't eat. Why is it that every time I tune into your streams, you're at an airport? I got some salsa on the side. And I got my burrito. It's so big. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to eat it. It's so good. Now I feel like tortilla chips. What does that mean? Bless us, O Lord, in these thy gifts. I can eat some things now that my gums are healed, but nothing hard like chips. That's crazy. So I'm so curious. Are you gonna get new teeth? Like, is it possible to implant teeth? Did you keep your teeth? I have like so many questions. It's just not the same without the guac. Lizzie, not implants, I'm getting dentures. That's the only option. My dad says to eat less carbohydrates to lose weight. I think that eating more fiber in your diet is a good way to think about it, because there can be healthy and unhealthy carbs, like refined carbs, like white rice, white pasta, white bread. They're lower calorie, and so no, they're not lower calorie. They're not as filling and they're lower fiber. So if you eat whole grains, so like brown rice, whole wheat pasta, 100% whole wheat bread, that's more filling and has more fiber. So in general, just add more fiber to your diet. I'm honestly not that impressed
by this. I'm in my college dorm right now, working on a paper, but I couldn't miss your stream. Oh, what paper are you working on? If you had a choice between sinning or dying, which would you prefer? Dying? Because what if I sinned and then I died and then I went to hell? Right? I much prefer vegan food over regular food, but it's hard being vegan in a house full of meat eaters who do not believe in it. I agree. Who you're around completely like influences your habits and stuff. Vegetarian foods are pretty good also. Do you believe that there's fire in hell? I think that it's like a whole different realm and we can try and use metaphors to explain it, but that isn't actually like what it is. Does that make sense? Like, I don't think there's gonna be physical fire. Was there vegan food at the wedding? Yes. Oh my gosh, they had so much food. They had a salad bar with like arugula and spinach, and they had a ton of potatoes and rice and bread, and they had meat, but like tiny bits of meat. So I got so much food. And then I ate the cake, which might have not been vegan, but it was the wedding cake, so it's okay. Is it wrong for guys to wear dresses? Like, society says it's wrong, but if women can wear pants, that used to be a masculine thing, why can't guys wear dresses? I think it's kind of weird. It's double standards. Like, women are allowed to do more with like gender bending type things than men are. Like, women can never wear makeup, that's fine. Women cannot shave, that's fine. But if men try to wear makeup, that's seen as this like extreme thing, whereas, you know, I don't get it. Why we can't be more accepting of people. How long have you been vegan? 2015 in the fall. Why are people asking about guys in dresses? Yeah, whoever commented that, explain why you asked that. Wednesday is going to be busy. An annulment meeting follow-up, doctor appointment for the car accident, and RCIA. So what's happening with your annulment? Did it go through, or are they like asking you questions about it? I have daylight savings lag. It feels so late. Is that a real thing, guys? I ask about guys in dresses because some people bring up Deuteronomy 22:5 that talks about guys not wearing dresses. There's also bans on eating shrimp and shellfish and making shirts that have multiple fabrics. So like, this shirt is made of polyester and cotton, so that wasn't allowed either. So you have to take all that into account when you're interpreting it. Hi Lizzie, how are you? I'm good. I'm honestly not satisfied by this burrito without the guac. What is your opinion on tattoos? So my best friend's opinion on tattoos is think about it for a year before getting it. I've never been able to think about something for a year and stick to it.
Is there a liquid, because I can see liquids in my bag. Can you show me a liquid?
I want a vegan latte. Oh my gosh. Get a vegan latte with oat milk. It's so good.
So no need for me to wait.
Did you order it with tofu? No, I didn't because I thought there'd be guac, but now that there's not, I should have. It's okay though. I love beans and rice. Goat milk? No, oat milk. OAT. Oats, like oatmeal. So taking oats and making milk, it's my favorite milk. It's so good. I had coconut milk soup the other day. It was so good, like the best soup ever. I need to go do homework. Bye. Bye. Have you ever had pea milk? PEA? No. The only other person I've heard who drinks oat milk is Rhett from Rhett and Link because he's lactose intolerant. Lizzie, the first ever video I saw of yours was late in 2014, and it was how to talk to the girl you like. Pea milk is really good and high in protein. It sounds so gross. What does it taste like? I know there's like pea protein powder and stuff. I used to eat oatmeal with scrambled eggs when I was little. Amy, I'm so curious. What did you say about the annulment? How is it going? I guess we would need to know a lot about like your previous marriage and stuff. And what the wedding was like. This is kind of a cringy question, but do you remember your first ever interaction with me? No, I don't. I'm sorry. There's so many people on here. Okay, gotta go to this paper. Good night and stay safe, Lizzie. Bye. I'll see you tomorrow. I mean, no, I won't see you tomorrow. I don't know why I said that. I started this all-in-one shake for breakfast that is vegan and has 100% of a lot of vitamins. It has pumpkin protein powder. It tastes different. What all is in the smoothie? That sounds so interesting. Do you save your streams? Yeah, they always go up on my YouTube channel. I don't think vegan ham is a thing. There totally is. They make fake meats for every meat. The annulment is in the beginning stages, just gathering my divorce papers and starting the process. It can take the diocese 2 years. Wow. That's wild. Well, I guess if you want to have kids and get married at some point, it's good you're finding that out now. I'm decaf all the way. What does that mean? Are you guys talking about like decaf coffee? Do you guys know that the leading cause of death is mortality? What happens if you want an annulment but have children? What do you mean? Hey guys, I'm back. Hi Joshua, thanks for being here. Yeah. 2 years, it goes through the bishop and the people in charge. They have to contact my ex-husband. Wow. I've always wanted to wear a bridal dress on my wedding day, but I'm a guy. That's so funny. People fear public speaking more than death. Yeah, I guess I do that as like part of my career, so I'm not scared of it, but do you think Catholics should support banning birth control? I don't know how I feel like about that. In like Aquinas thought that prostitution should be legal, which is part of the sexual ethics. And so I think that birth control should be legal. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but I think it's like somewhat analogous where it's something that we consider to be a negative and a mortal sin, but I don't know. Honestly, I like the feeling of waiting around the airport, like just eating, hanging out. We're getting an altar rail in our cathedral sometime. That's awesome. My annulment was easy. Never married in the church. She didn't want to. Go figure. I have 2 kids. Aquinas believed prostitution should be legal? Yeah. What is an altar rail? I have died once when I had meningitis. Do you think prostitution should be legal? Yes, because then they can regulate it and make sure that there's not human trafficking and sex trafficking going on. But I haven't super studied the issue. That's what I've heard some people say. It might be the opposite, so whichever makes sure we reduce sex slavery is what I want. Okay, I'm glad you're conflicted on it too, because I feel the same way. Yeah. Because like, the thing is, people are gonna do prostitution, and then these women who are in vulnerable situations are gonna be sent to jail, and I just like don't like that. I was raised to be celibate until marriage. Me too. Mass was so fun today. I'm back. I think the Wi-Fi was just acting up. I'm going to go pray. See you, Lizzie. Bye, Sebastian. I'm gonna go too soon, guys. Just because something is illegal doesn't mean people won't do it. Yeah, exactly. So banning it isn't gonna get rid of it in any way. Have a nice time, Lizzie. Thanks. I'm gonna read. Vincent Fairchild, you look a lot like Trevor, you know? I have actually met Vincent through FaceTime, and he does not look like Trevor at all. I'm writing a paper on free will versus determinism. What's your view on this? I'm a compatibilist, so look into compatibilism. What's the motif? That's different for the case of abortion, though. He looks like Trevor with blonde hair. Why do you guys know what Trevor looks like so much? Oh my gosh. So last live stream, someone was telling me that Trevor blocked her on Instagram, and I found out it was because she posted a lot of bikini pictures, and he blocks accounts that have women who are not dressed modestly. Isn't that so funny? You have shown us pictures of him. That's true. I guess I did today. Hello, hello. How are you today? Nice to see you. Nice to see you too. Wait, was Trevor on your Instagram recently? Oh, that's true. Yeah, he was. Becoming Catholic, only I don't know the prayers and songs. No. So he wasn't on... Yeah. So I tagged him on my Instagram recently, and then someone followed him, and then she blocked her because he thought she was like a model account. This live stream is still going. Most of my Instagram is pictures of my cat. Okay, guys. I'm gonna go soon. Lizzie, would you ever get a tattoo? I don't think I want one. Trevor's like, you must pray and wear a cross every day or else I won't consider you a Christian. I don't think he would say that. Don't go. Well, then ask me interesting questions or I'll go. Everyone, before I go, like and thumbs up the video. It helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. Enjoy your flight. Thanks, guys. I will try really hard to not miss my flight. How amazing. Much respect, Lizzie. I want to travel again. I have Delta MX card to stock up on. Okay, anyways, I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video, which is going to be on my experience with lithium, this bipolar med. I love you so much. Bye.